Hello, I'm Shawn Kent Hayashi with Saucon Valley Cute and Cuddly Toy Schnauzers. We have both toy size and miniature size schnauzers here. I'm often asked the question, how much do your puppies weigh? And so today I thought I would show you each of my, 7 schnauzers that are here at the moment and how much each one weighs. Here we go. So we'll start off here with Honeybee. And Honeybee is definitely a toy-sized schnauzer. And at this moment on this scale, Honeybee is showing up at 7 pounds, 11 ounces. So a little short of 8 pounds, but definitely a nice 7 pound and very easy to carry, very easy to take on airplanes. This size is perfect for having a lap dog. So next we'll weigh Liberty. Now Liberty typically weighs right around 6 something pounds. And Liberty is expecting puppies. So in about 3 weeks, she will be having puppies. And today on the scale, Liberty weighs 6 pounds, 13 ounces. So again, this is another size that's just super easy to travel with. One of the things though about puppies this size is they often don't want to go up and down stairs. So the reason I'm saying this is because if you get a dog that's this size, you will likely need to carry that dog up and down the stairs. So if you're saying to me, hey, I want one of those really small ones, the 6 pound and under size, please be prepared to carry that dog up and down stairs and pretty much wherever you go. These little ones like this really do not need to go outside so much. She's completely potty pad trained, and so she can just be a wonderful little lap dog. This is Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea is very pregnant. She will be having puppies likely next week. And so when we put her on the scale, we're expecting to see a higher number than normal. Now, mom dogs typically gain the majority of their weight in the last 2, maybe 3 weeks of their pregnancy. And in fact, you can't tell by weighing them that they are pregnant until those last 2 to 3 weeks. But right now, she is showing up as 11 pounds, 3 ounces. 11 pounds, 3 ounces. And she normally weighs, before she was pregnant, she weighed about 9 pounds. So you can tell she's having, the ultrasound revealed that she's having either 6 or 7 puppies. So little Miss Sweet Tea here has gained weight due to carrying her puppies, but she will likely be back at the 9 to 10 pound range once her puppies have been weaned. This little party puppy, she is a red party schnauzer, very rare. This little red party schnauzer puppy is 15 weeks old this week. So what does a 15-week-old little puppy like this weigh? Here we go. She is 5 pounds, 3 ounces. So 5 pounds, 3 ounces. And she will definitely be a toy size puppy. I expect her to probably be right around the same size as Honeybee to Sweet Tea. So that 7 to 9 pound range. And of course, when she's pregnant, she would weigh a little more than that. This little boy is Bogey, and Bogey is 14 weeks old. And he is 4 pounds, 6 ounces. I expect him to be very small. He will be 6 to 7 pounds, most likely full grown. And look at those gorgeous green eyes he has. Can you see those pretty green eyes and that brown nose? I just love this coloring. There are lots of different terms that are used by different people to describe this coloring. Some call it wheaten. Some call it recessive red. Others call it a beigey honey. Lots of different words used to describe this. So if this is the color that you want, you may want to actually say the name of the dog. Like, hey, I want a dog that looks like Bogey, or I want a dog that looks like Reddy, or Maui, Toffee. All of those dogs have this coloring going on. This little girl is Dazzle. Isn't she beautiful? Just solid black. Yes, gorgeous little girl. And Dazzle, as a toy schnauzer, weighs, let's see, 8 pounds, 9 ounces. So this is what 8 pounds, 9 ounces looks like. And I have to tell you, everybody who comes here after watching my videos says to me, oh my goodness, your dogs are smaller than I realized they were going to be. In watching the videos, they always look larger than they actually are when you're holding them. So when you're thinking about the size of schnauzer that you want, think about the variations that I'm showing you today with these toy schnauzers. This little girl is Grace. Grace is 6 years old, 6.5 years old, and Grace was spayed earlier this year. So she's no longer able to have puppies, but she has a permanent home here in our house. So Grace gained some weight after being spayed. Typically, Grace was about 10 pounds most of her life. Now that she's been spayed, let's see where we are on the scale. So Grace is 12 pounds and 4 ounces. So Grace is my largest dog that is here. I will tell you that if you are looking for a miniature sized schnauzer, some of my girls that can produce that are, let's see, Penny can do that if bred to one of my larger boys, and let's see, Maui will be able to produce miniature size puppies. I also have a white with green eyes, chocolate nose girl who's just gorgeous. Her name is Janny, and you can see videos of these. I have a playlist that shows you my breeding dogs. So my girls, my pretty little mamas, and my stud muffin boys. There are 2 different playlists so that you can look to see which color combinations you like. Things like, this would be brown eyes that Grace has, and then several of my dogs have green eyes. The green eyes come with a base color being brown. So they have green-eyed dogs have a brown nose and brown paw pads, where brown-eyed dogs have a black nose and black pads. I'm regularly asked the question about what's the difference between a toy schnauzer and a miniature schnauzer. For the most part, the difference is size at the withers, so that would be at the shoulders, and weight. So the way I think about it is that toy schnauzers would be 12 pounds and under, and miniature schnauzers would be over 12 pounds. Another question that comes up regularly when I have little puppies, let's say they're 3 weeks old, 6 weeks old, and someone wants me to tell them exactly how much will that puppy weigh when it's full grown. I don't know, and neither does any other breeder. We can predict that based on parents' sizes, but it's really more a function of the genetics going back several generations. And I will tell you that in one of my litters, I had the smallest and the largest schnauzer that I have ever bred in that one litter. So yes, we can track weight. Yes, we can see patterns in weight. We can make predictions, but we as schnauzer breeders cannot guarantee you anything about exactly the pounds and ounces that your puppy will weigh. So I'm quite confident, by the way, when I say that he is going to be very small. I know that he comes from a very small dad. And when you're dealing with small dads for multiple generations, you do tend to get smaller puppies. Now, I have some dogs that are miniature size boys, and when I breed those miniature sized boys to my larger toy sized girls, I'm going to get both toy sized puppies and miniature sized puppies in those litters. Regardless of the size, you can expect that same cuddly, warm, wanna be in your lap temperament from all of my dogs.